Mama, yo, guys, what are you doing? High Place Books here with a narrated Wi-Fi battle for you guys. Got a OU match I just had against OrbentoBox. Met him on Smog on Wi-Fi battler. Bit of an epic weather war here. I decided to send out my Tyranitar because I thought he was slower than Polytoad, thus allowing his weather to go up first. So, right? So, but he leads off with Swampert. So, here we go. Alright. Here we go. I go right into Tearing Mad, my epic Tyrannosaurus Rex boss man guy. Into Nazuma, Swampert. Now, I was actually fearing something more like Waterfall. I wasn't really thinking. Turns out he's got, I thought Ferrothorn could wall him pretty hard. Turns out he's got superpower, and I know mine does too. I wasn't really even thinking about this. But that's gonna OHKO me, and I was really surprised. I was really surprised that he OHKO'd me. But he OHKOs my Ferrothorn, so there's a big wall in the game already gone for him, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna lose this game again. Because I've been losing today. Okay, so he OHKOs Ferrothorn. I see he's at -1, so I'm like, he'll switch, or he'll just try and hit me. Either way, it won't kill me, so I'll go for the Swords Dance. And turns out he doesn't switch, he just goes for another superpower. And it's going to do a lot, but it will not kill me. So, he superpowers me, and I get down. It does about 75%. No, like 80%. 85, I don't know. But it does a lot. Point is, I go for close combat because that's what's going to kill him at this point. Stone Edge going to kill him. No point in taunting him. So that's what I do. Life Orb and +2 and Stab will kill him, especially after -2. But Swampert is good. They put him in UU, and I don't even get it. Swampert is too good for UU. He's going to be broken in UU. You will try and play UU and get fucked because Swampert is too good for you. And then, like, shit like Skeptile is going to have to move up. Or something like that. Okay. Tornadus, I figure out that he's Life Orb. I was really confused as to what Tornadus this is. Because, yeah, I'm guessing he had Hurricane. But I don't think there's much he can do to me. So he just goes for the U-turn, and I go for the Rock Polish once I'm into, like a boss, my Rhyperior. And, yeah. I go for Rock Polish, so I can, like, sweep niggas. But he sets up his weather. And at first I was just like, okay, because I was like, still have that solid rock. But this Scald still would have killed me, so... But he doesn't go for the Scald. At the time I was like, Rhyperior's a pro. Why even switch him out? So I just go right for the Earthquake. And I didn't really know what he was doing here. Because... even if I'd used Rock Polish again, it still would have just prolonged my fate for another turn. Earthquake didn't do that much. I don't know why he used Encore. If I were him, I would have just OHKO'd me with Scald. Because I'm an idiot for staying in. But now that his weather's up, I'm like, oh shit, Earthquake's not doing anything. So I go into that thing. That Tyranitar to get my weather up. And his Scald is going to do like 50 damage. It's not going to even do shit. Because this is my special wall Tyranitar, and he's a freaking monster. He's a freaking monster. Holy shit. I mean, I know he gets the split F boost, and he's especially defensive, but this thing is a pro. I can't even... This thing is just so great. I switch out predicting him to also switch out, but he just goes for the Focus Blast and hits me. But no big deal because I get my boost and then Solid Rock will make it like do virtually nothing. But I get the split F drop. So I was actually planning on like staying in, maybe, but now I'm for sure gonna switch out. because I did not want to take a Scald or a Focus Blast. So I go into Uniclus right here because I can pretty much wall what he has. He goes for the Encore, I guess predicting me to go for the Rock Polish again. Which is kind of bullshit because he should have just straight up attacked me. I don't know why he's fucking around with this Encore stuff. But dude WTF is gonna like wreck shit up in here. I go for the Psychic because what wants to take a stab Psychic from this thing? Not Life Orb stab Psychic, not much. Does a lot. I mean, it might not even be a specially oriented Ferrothorn, but it still does a lot. Go to the Focus Blast. I'm like shit because it missed. Goes for the Leech Seed. I'm like, dumbass. Unless maybe he thought I was like Specs. But now he goes for the Protect because maybe he thinks he can live a Focus Blast, or maybe he doesn't know that I have it. But I think all Reunicluses can. I think I speak for all Unicluses when I say that they have Focus Blast. Because if you don't have Focus Blast, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. He switches out into that thing. Here's my Drizzle. I go right for the Focus Blast. He goes for the Drizzle now. This Focus Blast is going to do a lot because I was just predicting him to stay in. But it's not going to kill him. So at this point, he gets his lefties. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to... He's going to go for Toxic. I didn't understand. Maybe he thought I was going to switch. But I just go for the Psychic. And there's no doubt in my mind that I would kill him. Because he had the Split F drop. Goes into Tornadus. This thing really scared me because I knew he had U-turn. So I was like, U-turn from this Life Orb thing could really fuck me up. So I go into Dumbo. But I forget that the rain's up, so he's just gonna Hurricane. And yeah, but now that his Politoed's dead, I can just set up my Sand and do work. Alright, here has got to be the play of the match. I have Sturdy, and he expected me to have Ice Shard, and that would have killed him. But I was just expecting to die, and I didn't put too much thought into it, so I misclicked Earthquake. And he goes into fucking Tentacruel. So I'm like, lol, because I get this shit off on the Tentacruel, and I'm like, LOL, you noob. And it doesn't kill him, and I'm like, fuck you. So here I just go for Stone Edge because I'm like, yeah, my guy doesn't even have Ice Shard. Well, this one doesn't even have Ice Shard. So it's like, okay. If you knew me back on my friend code days, you would know that I don't do Ice Shard on Donphan because, like, while it's a great idea, everyone has it. Why not be a little bit original? You know? Alright, Taco is just getting so many fucking HP points back from all this shit. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna put an end to it. Put an end to your shit, nigga. And then, yeah, so I might have to put this into 2 parts, but okay. Well, I switch into him, set up a Sandstorm, he switches out, and I go for the Crunch. And it's gonna do a lot of shit, but it won't kill him. And I do know that he's gonna die from like Life Orb recoil and whatnot next turn, but I need I still need Tyranitar. So I'm gonna switch out, go into make a boss.